garden tip. So I have been collecting my eggshells, my empty eggshells, and I just put them back in the container, put them in the fridge, and then when I fill it all up, I will put this out on a baking sheet, and I've preheat my oven to 350. I'm gonna pop them in there for about 20 minutes, and it just basically dries out all of the extra yolk and stuff that's on the eggs, helps dry out the eggshell. And then I will put them in a Ziploc bag and smash them into a fine powder. And then I'll put it back in my compost or directly in my garden. It helps put calcium back in the ground. Okay, welcome back everyone. Happy New Year. I just got back from lunch with the Morrows, and in my previous video we talked about how I was going to dry out my used eggshells in a 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes. And I did that yesterday. And they've just been sitting out here cooling off, but now this is kind of what they look like. They're all dried. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these now and put them in a baggie and then crush them up into a fine powder. So I added the eggshells into a Ziploc baggie, and right now I'm just crushing them with my rolling pin. If you have a grinder or any other thing you can use to get these to break up kind of fine. We have a lot of clay soil here, so digging into the soil is hard to do. So anything you can do to put back into the soil that would help break it up and amend it will be easier on you to garden, to dig, to plant. And then again, just crushing up your eggshells as fine as you can will just help the soil absorb the calcium better, and your plant roots to absorb the calcium as well. Tomato plants, a lot of times if you have blossom end rot, which is where they rot where the blossom was, they're typically calcium deficient. So sometimes people will plant Tums or put a Tums down in a hole before they put their plant in the hole, and it'll help leach calcium back into the plant to avoid blossom end rot. But doing something like this as well, sprinkling this in the hole or around the plant, will help the plant retain calcium as well.
Mom, they sent me 3 packets.
Very cool. You can also just add this into your compost pile as well. So if you're adding it to your compost pile, you don't really have to grind it down so fine. In less than 5 minutes, you can just have this powdery substance ready to go for your garden and ready to go for your vegetables. So hope this tip helps you and helps your garden with more nutrients, and hopefully helps you amend your soil in a more sustainable way.